I don't know if this is a thing that is very peculiar to my state, but in my particular state, when I was younger and before you have any knowledge of FDA rules. So here's the thing, right? I live in an area where is a lot of, I think we're all immigrants, to be honest. Even if you're born here, like me, your family's definitely an immigrant or, came from an immigrant. So that's always a given. But because of the large immigrant population that we have here, life is not easy, right? It's something to say that you hate your life or you wish you had more, but there are people out there who are doing way worse than you. So you kind of have to be a little bit grateful, right? At least you have something. At least you're not working crazy hours. At least people are not trying to scam you. Or people are saying you're fired in the middle of the week and they owe you 3 days of pay. And they refuse because they know you have no status. What are you going to do? Go ahead, call the cops when they threaten you about deportation and, separating from whoever you came from. It's a sad reality. But as I've gotten older, I have become more aware. And this is where it gets sad, right? When I was younger, I remember in the train stations, there would be, a lady who would sell churros. And, people would buy it like crazy. But as you got older, you wonder, where are they making these churros in their house, right? Or where is it coming from? Because these things are not regulated. And sometimes that's why I always say being ignorant, the expression ignorance is bliss, is very true. Because we will buy things that are not in packages, that people probably don't have a license to sell. And you wonder now, what condition are these items coming from? And once you think like that, you're not giving them business, You can always give them money, I guess, or buy the item, I guess, and throw it away, but that's also sad. So it's very conflicting. So something I remember when I was younger, and honestly, I kind of still buy it. I haven't had it in forever, but something that I love a lot was those ices you would get in the corner. It would be maybe a man or a woman who would ring the bell, and you would see them push a large cart, and they would sell ices and ice cream. And the way I remember, it would have they would have rainbow. I believe they would have cherry. Anyways, I don't remember what flavor they had, but I remember the one that I always got. And that's because my parents would actually buy it. And, naturally when you're younger, whatever taste buds your parents fill you with is what you tend to enjoy. So my parents would always buy coconut. I love coconut. I love coconut. That cannot be said enough. Anything coconut flavor, I am a sucker. But there are some things that are too coconutty and too artificial that I don't like. But for the most part, I really love coconut. So my mom and dad would get me coconut ices, and you would be super happy because it's like creamy, it's sweet, sugary, and it was a cheap treat. And that's what we always would get. Sometimes my dad would switch it up. Like he would want something more creamy, so he would get like strawberry ice cream. But that was very rare because we always loved the coconut icy. And I guess, enjoying or indulging in this coconut icy is really what made me the psychopath today. This is where I go a little bit delusional. You know what else is creamy, right? And what else is very sweet and white and thick? So now you wonder what I like to eat white and creamy stuff. Because I had that experience with eating very yummy coconut treats. So now I can't resist. It's like I need something to fill that void up. And only your lovely creamy coconut, right? can really satisfy me. And I don't have to worry about the FDA because honestly, it came from you. And you're all natural. I would hope. But hopefully you're not injected with things that would affect your creaminess, because that would be a shame. But regardless, I still love the taste of you, and that will never change.